Big Cars, powering British Challenge mixed martial arts throughout 2016. www.bigcars.co.uk.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our next bout, both of these fighters managed to weigh in at under 125 pounds. Introducing firstly, fighting out the blue corner, representing Gym 01, Ollie Southern. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, representing Dragon's Lair MMA, Jack Eglin.
Southern fighting at a Gym 01. I was fortunate enough a few years ago when I was with Front Row, we went down and did some stuff with Brad Scott, and Jack Eglin was his student one-on-one training as a 15, 16-year-old kid. So seeing him finally in the cage is going to be fun.
Gym 01 have got a storied history of bringing up really good guys in the lower weight divisions.
You just look at Billy Harris, one of the most well-known of the real lighter weight classes from the UK MMA scene.
James Brown, Brett Caswell, loads of decent guys at those lower weights. And again, you must make training sessions a whole lot easier when you've got a lot of guys around the same size.
Eglin looking composed for a kid, for a young man still. Fair enough. And you think of some of the guys he's going to be training with, UFC middleweight Brad Scott, Cage Warriors standout at the moment, Scott Clist. This is a kid that's going to be in there with some guys who can bang.
You saw Ollie Southern there just looking at that tie clinch, thinking about the knee. A guy with his frame as well, is one of the taller flyweights out there. Got that kind of Scott Pooley frame, another Gym 01 fighter. It would have been perfect for the knee there at the middle, but of course amateur rules now. No knees to the head.
Is there some confidence of youth in the way that Eglin performs as well? He seems very nonplussed, very relaxed, hands a little low.
We're already seeing the right side of Ollie Southern's face looks to be bruised up. Taking a couple of big shots there already, Steve.
I mean, this boy's throwing punches with intention every shot he throws. It's not them check the distance. It's to try and hurt his opponent. Wonderful level change.
But a great spot there as well from Jack Eglin. Really sharp on that sprawl. Cat-like reactions.
Look at Southern staying busy though, trying to. Oh, wonderful escape there by Eglin.
Yeah, beautiful kick across the body as well. It's not the one-shot stopping technique, but as the fight wears on, those body shots really going to play a role.
Seems like Eglin's took his foot off the gas just a little bit. Maybe that little bit of anxiety at the beginning of the fight made him rush, but he's very in control now.
Yeah, Southern's certainly not out of this fight. Still pressing forward himself. Managed to pull that right hand in a split second.
That was a thoroughly entertaining 3 minutes.
Yeah, fantastic start to proceedings here in this flyweight contest. Fast and furious action from both these young men. It's going to be interesting to hear what both corners are saying at the moment, Steve, because neither man really did a whole lot wrong in that round. As you said, Steve, maybe Eglin just taking his foot off the gas a little bit towards the end of that frame and as you said, the confidence of youth can sometimes lead to mistakes, and he doesn't want to go all out in that first 3 minutes. There's still another 2 rounds to play with.
You know, Brian's got to be telling his man Ollie Southern, you know, in the grappling exchanges, you're doing better. You're doing better on the feet. However, I think Jack's just an inch sharper at the moment.
Now referee Harry Selby about to get the second round underway. Ollie Southern in the longer black shorts, Jack Eglin in the black with grey trim. And Southern start things off with a leg kick there, Steve. Eglin now taking the centre of the cage again. Both men vying for control of the cage in the first round. It looks like Eglin's going to establish that position in the second.
And you know, it doesn't matter, inside range, outside range, that kick came out of nowhere.
Nice straight right hand down the pipe there from Eglin.
Just look how composed he looks for a young man. Beautiful sprawl there, stuffed the takedown, followed by a spinning back kick to the body.
And again, yeah, shows a bit of long-term planning there. Maybe he's gone to the body a few times, perhaps trying to wear Southern down, or just trying to game him into dropping that guard. Or we're going to see him go upstairs with a nice high kick at any point.
Bit of a slip there, or is that the leg starting to go, I don't want any more?
No, we heard Brian Adams say, you've got to put him on the ground to Ollie Southern. And I think Brian's probably right. He just needs to time that shot a little better. He fell a little bit short the first time. He's been sprawled a couple of times as well. And again, a fantastic sprawl there from Jack Eglin. He's got that time just right, but able to take the ankle. He's in on the single now, is Ollie Southern. He's got to drive that one through.
Eglin just keeps working to try and stand, using that cage to help keep his balance.
He's got to watch his neck, though. Jack Eglin's got the neck here. Only one hand. He's going to try and alter that grip. But nice. Ollie Southern now has the neck. Southern going for the submission. Difficult to see how far under the throat it is from this position, Steve.
I think Eglin's all right at the moment. Yeah. I think he's got possession, but he's not. Now he's starting to squeeze.
Just not quite under the throat there, it seems. And difficult to get it from this angle with the guillotine. If he can maybe switch to a Marcellitine or a standing Darce, he might have something, but he's just locked up. That standing Darce position, he's going to use it to pull to the ground.
Nice.
Now he can alter the grip and go for the guillotine choke. Only in half guard, though. Very difficult to finish that technique from there, Steve.
Eglin's moving around, scrambling, trying to get out of that half guard.
Oh, what he doesn't want to do here is end up in the full guard. He's just got 10 seconds to go. Eglin looking to ride this one out and see the third round, but a very, very promising finish to this second frame from Ollie Southern.
And makes the third round just so sweet because these guys, one of them has to fit. They're going to look for the finish, both of them. I can't wait.
We have got ourselves a fight here at Charters Hall. It looked like he was maybe getting a little bit pedestrian at the end of that first frame, but Ollie Southern really turning it up, following the instruction from his corner to a T. You've got to get this fight to the ground. He did, and all of a sudden we've got a completely different contest on our hands.
Absolutely, and now what they've got to be telling Eglin is you don't want to be in those clinches. You don't want to be engaging there. You want to keep it on your feet and keep landing those heavy shots.
It's going to be very interesting to see what the corner of Jack Eglin come up with in this round. I think between the first and second, it was all about the instructions that Ollie Southern was getting. He was on the back foot. Eglin now perhaps in a little bit of danger if this fight does go to the ground. We saw Ollie Southern come very close there a couple of times to that choke. I think if he locked up that full guard, we might not even be having this conversation right about now. But
nice, they're shaking hands before the referees even close the guy. I can't wait for this one to start. 3 minutes of hopefully chaos.
What's going to be very important in this third frame, Steve, is Ollie Southern coming out and getting to work quickly. He's only got 3 minutes to play with. He needs to get the takedown. He needs to get the position.
Eglin's got to keep using his footwork. and his striking to keep him on the outside and pick him apart over the next 2.5 minutes.
Southern's got to watch for something here. He needs to find that gap when he can shoot for that takedown. He already knows that Jack Eglin's got a fantastic sprawl. He just needs to find his way in, and he's got to be wary of techniques like that, especially if he's dropping for a double.
Nice right hand landed there, but Southern just keeps coming forward, anxious to get his hands around Eglin so he can take him to the floor.
I'd like to see Southern use the strikes a little bit more to set the takedown up. We see him land a nice short looping left hook, a right hook rather. He can't just shoot from that far away on this kid. He's too fast. Oof. Nice two-piece there from Jack Eglin.
Although it's still a fairly quick pace to the round, it is slower than the first. It's almost like both of them are looking to counter the other one to try and secure the round, as opposed to...
Well, both guys are putting a shift leading up to this, Steve.
To be fair. Nice uppercut there.
And again, he has to watch his neck.
I mean, Southern, once he gets a hold, he is like a Rottweiler. Nice by Eglin. Transition to the side and then just stand up.
Great work, perfect stuff there. All he needed to do at that point was disengage, and all of a sudden, Ollie Southern's going to put all that work in again. He's got to time that takedown. He's got to get his position again. And he's running out of time, Steve, it has to be said.
Another nice sprawl. Just going to look to disengage. Oh, it spins to his back, but...
Southern's fine with this. He's giving up position now just to get this fight on the floor. It's where he needs it to be. He's looking to get guard here, and again looking for that neck already. He's got the guard here. If he can get a better angle on this.
Just fantastic how he baited Eglin into that. Okay, come into my world. Fine. Eglin there working hard from half guard though. He's not giving him much to play with.
Southern's got the neck, but very, very difficult without that full guard. He's got the full guard now. He just doesn't have the position. He's going to crank it here. Final few seconds, but Jack Eglin gets the head out, steps back, and surely now takes a decision win, Steve.
Well, you'd think so, but an incredibly competitive fight, a very entertaining one. But I'm with you. I think probably 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, absolutely. A strong second round, especially towards the end of it from Ollie Southern. We really saw what he could do and got him very close to that choke. And I think here in the 3rd round as well, when he had the fight on the floor, things were going his way. He didn't have the time with just the 3 minutes to play with. I think if this was maybe a pro contest, we might be seeing a different story. But all credit to Jack Eglin. He looked so sharp. His sprawls were on point. His timing was on point. His striking was on point. Let's throw it to Lee Dustin to make it official.
Come here, both fighters to the centre of the cage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, can you just give both of these young, entertaining up-and-comers a massive round of applause for what was easily the most entertaining bout we've seen so far this evening. All 3 of your judges scored this contest in favour of the red corner, Jack Eglin.
Big Cars, powering British Challenge Mixed Martial Arts throughout 2016. www.bigcars.co.uk. Autoprint, official print partner of British Challenge Mixed Martial Arts. www.autoprint.co.uk. GB Visual, supplier to British Challenge Mixed Martial Arts. www.gbvisual.co.uk.